Ready? This is for my fellow Grey's Anatomy lovers and this is for my fellow Grey's Anatomy lovers and supporters. If you don't like it, if you don't watch it, feel free to move on and scroll to the next video. So to say that I'm a fan is an understatement. This show is like part of my identity. I have watched it religiously from season 1 until now. In about a week, we're about to get season 22, y'all. And I feel like I need to talk about it. I need to break things down and I need to recap the last episode of season 21 because y'all, it had me a little shooketh and it's been stressing me out. I watched it last week and I was like, no, I need fellow supporters, my family, we need to talk about this. So, okay, so first things first, Dr. Millen and Dr. Ndugu. Can they just go there already? I'm like, ooh, what's about to happen? And then nothing happens. But I love how she stood on business though. He was like, well, the lines were blurry. She's like, the lines weren't blurred to me. In the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, my lines would have been blurry. But they should just go there already. That's my opinion. But we'll see this coming season what will happen. If anybody can comment below, what do you think will happen? Our sister Meredith. Our mother Meredith, Auntie Meredith, selling her shares of the hospital. Her bravery and creativity is contagious. I think she will marry Nick, honestly. I think they're good for each other. I mean, I feel like we all are grieving Derek still a little bit, the great love story and everything like that, and how he died was just so abrupt. And yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I cried so much. And every time she mentions him or like Zola mentions him or whatever, you feel some type of way about it. But Nick is a good man. Has showed himself to be good. He supports her. He loves the kids. He's a great doctor. Like, you know, he's a full package. So, Team Mare and Nick. This, though, is pissing me off. Altman and Hunt. Why would she suggest for them to have an open marriage? And then she chickens out. And then she gets mad at him for doing whatever. Like, that pissed me off so much. And at the same time, I understand her because he have always been choosing her kind of second. And then at the end of the show or the episode, she's like, I'm not, I'm out. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But I'm proud of her for walking away, for choosing herself and deciding of like, no, I'm not here for this. I'm not going to stand for this. I was proud of her. And Hunt was messy. He was a little messy. Like, I get that his childhood friend and the woman that he kind of fell in love with was dying, and they were just like, he was supporting her and they were leaning on each other. But you know, your wife can see you, right? And this is after they decided to close the marriage again. They had like a second honeymoon or like a first honeymoon. I don't even know what to call it. And then he did that. So, yeah, I went from being annoyed at Altman to like, fellow woman power, let's go. Dr. Warren. He is good, he's fast, he's smart, he's kind and caring. He's so passionate, but he's so clumsy. I feel like he stays taking so many risks. And I'm not surprised that they're not gonna let him stay on. But at the same time, I am sad because it would be so nice for him and Dr. Bailey to work in the same place again because they're goals. Okay, so, oh my God. Dr. Adams. I was so confused by this. At the end of the episode, why was he running to find Dr. Weber and not running to the nurse's station and tell them to like alarm code black, whatever the code was. Remember, like in the beginning, when there was a bomb inside of a patient and it was code black and everybody's like, code black, are you sure? Blah blah. Why didn't they do that? Why do they like stressing us out like that? So now we just have to wait and see what happened, because I don't know if they had left the tank inside of the OR still, or it had just like been leaking because she had opened up the tank. Because the husband was like, did she open up the tank? And I was like, did she? I think she did.
How flammable those cylinders are, so.
Thank God the tank was empty.
Why'd you think it was empty?
No, she told us it was. Well, she didn't mean to hurt anyone.
I don't have any empty tanks in my truck.
That woman. But, I mean, fingers crossed that nobody died. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna try not to cry. Dr. Wilson and Dr. Lincoln. If Link dies, that will be so unfair. Dr. Wilson has been through so much, like even before she was born, to when she was born, to her mother leaving her, to her abusive husband, to Alex leaving her for Izzy, and then now she's married. They were happy, like in their honeymoon phase. Like if he dies, it would be so unfair. She was finally happy. She was marrying her best friend. They were boyfriend and girlfriends to breaking up, and then now they're back together and they're married and about to have a kid or have twins. And same with him, like they've both been through so much. He can't die now. That would be so whack. It would be so bad. It will almost be as bad as when Derek died, I feel. Last but not least, Yo, Trevor Jackson. I am so excited to see him in this show. I'm so happy. Like I heard months ago when they announced that he was going to be on the show, but now that he was in the last episode, I'm excited, y'all. So happy watching. Feel free to comment, to share, to reach out to me if you want to start like a support group, because this show, like I had a support group with my friend when I was watching Prison Break some years ago. It was helping me to just like watch the show and then talk about it because it was stressing me out. But let's see what happens.